More Pegasus. Jack Doherty just lost everything. This guy is fucking. Look at this guy. Come on. Alright, I'm not trying to ugly shame, but
Jack Doherty is not doing
he just annoys me. So
very well.
I think that's a reasonable reason to bully someone when they fucking annoy you. So
Apparently, his girlfriend has broken up with him and has called the cops on him. He's also melting down on stream about how his income is going down and he's not making enough money anymore. And he's essentially just ran out of OnlyFans.
I mean, this doesn't he only make money off of just being annoying and a dick to people? And like when you make money, you shouldn't just be spending it all. Like that's. It doesn't matter like how long you've been doing it and you've been getting steady income. Don't spend all your money and like not have like a not like invest it anywhere, you know. You gotta have invest money somewhere in case it doesn't work out or whatever.
Girls to exploit. Even the last remaining one he had, his own girlfriend, has actually abandoned him. So yeah, it's just a good day to be alive for anyone but Jack Doherty, I guess. So let's just start with this video of him melting down because his girlfriend called the police. Apparently she wanted to move out and take her things, but Jack Doherty was throwing like a tantrum and not letting her, so she literally had to call the police to get the things out of her house.
What?
Guys, look.
That's fucked.
Me and McKinley just...
This guy had the nerve to record him throwing a tantrum and not letting her get her stuff out the house. And the police can call him a fucking loser.
broke up. The cops are outside of my house right now. She just called the cops on me, packed all her shit, took her fucking car. Everything. Insane. Insane, bro. I can't believe I dated that bitch for the past 2 years, bro. It doesn't even seem real.
Okay, so basically, if you didn't follow the whole Jack Doherty lore, he's basically in a relationship with an OnlyFans girl, and he thought he was in love or some shit. And
yeah, if you're, I said this last, one of the other videos I was watching. If you're dating an OnlyFans chick or like someone that does that type of content, you're fucking weird, buddy. You're fucking weird. Fucking cuck, for one. All right, everybody's seen it. Everybody's seen the goods. You're fucking weird. And especially if you're popular and OnlyFans or whatever chick is dating you. Mainly OnlyFans, I think. She's just using your fucking fame. Like, come on. Like, what? It happened to a lot of other people. One of the people I can name would be Jinxie. Him and Brecky Hill, right? She was fucking OnlyFans chick. Went on stream a lot of times. Like, pretended to date him or whatever. I don't know, something like that. And then she leaves. And she even ruined another relationship, right? She ruined, I think it was a SpongeBob guy, yeah? She fucking, cheated, or the SpongeBob cheated on his wife or whatever with her. Fucking SpongeBob guy out of everybody. SpongeBob guy. But, yeah, fucking weird. But you can't expect an OnlyFans chick or whatever to love you when you're famous. Yeah, that's not gonna work out.
it obviously was a transactional relationship, and his life is falling apart at the seams. This is pretty much exactly what people predicted would happen. I mean, this relationship was about as real as Neon's relationship with his OnlyFans girl, where
that's Neon's another dude I fucking hate. So annoying, dude.
About
so
as real
annoying.
as Neon's relationship with his OnlyFans girl, where the girl is only with you for the money and the clout, and now that that has dried up, she probably makes enough on her own OnlyFans and has decided to leave because she literally used you for clout and now has left, which is...
Oh yeah, definitely. The amount of fame and clout she got from, or like any OnlyFans girls from, you know, dating famous people, is definitely far more than enough money they needed to start their own life or have their own constant fucking income. You know, like halfway through the relationship, or like the initial like pop-up, she was on his YouTube channel and like flaunted that she had an OnlyFans. she was already making enough money to have her own house. You know, already have her own house, place to stay, cars, you know, for bills and whatever. From this, like, probably like the first ever video she was in. So
Basically what everyone was saying.
yeah, definitely has enough money now.
Not to mention, you are also literally the biggest douchebag on the internet, and no sane woman would ever want to be in a relationship with you. So yeah, this was only a matter of time, and her calling the cops is just a bonus. That's like sprinkles on my ice cream. So then Jack goes on some unhinged rant calling her evil and calling girls fake and stuff.
Don't even know her. It's insane. Like, evil, bro. She's been plotting this shit for a minute. This just used me for fucking money. For real. For sure. I never thought it would be possible, but it's obvious. It's like no bitch flips like that in 24 hours, changes their passwords to absolutely everything, calls the cops on me to take all their shit, and like that. Like, who the fuck does that after I've done everything for this girl for the past 2
I mean, like whether she was planning or not, that's something you do when you're planning on leaving a relationship. You know, like if your other partner knows everything and you know they're fucking crazy, you change your passwords. You know, you change your password, do everything very fast. You know, you change your passwords, pack everything very fast, move the fuck out of there. When you're in a relationship with a fucking psycho, you know?
years. I've done more for this girl the past 2 years than I've done for my mom the whole fucking life.
Okay, so
What? This guy's... What?
you threw money at her. Wow. What a great sacrifice. Truly legendary. Truly an actual real love story. Let's call this Romeo and Juliet Part 2. By the way, the money that he threw at her was money that he made from exploiting other OnlyFans girls. Just a spectacular business right there. Where he
What?
takes a percentage of these young girls who are just, you know, showing their bodies online. And he essentially recruits them at the ripe age of 18 like an absolute creep. Also, it's so funny how he's calling her...
What? He's been doing that? I don't watch this guy. But no, I just see clips of here and there. About him being fucking annoying. But I've never seen that before. He fucking recruits fresh 18-year-old OnlyFans girls to get an income off of them.
like evil, and she's like plotting this the whole time. Like, this wasn't some sort of like...
How old is he? I actually don't know. I actually don't know how old Jack Doherty is. Jack Doherty age. There you go. He's gonna be like 23, 21. Yeah. I wasn't expecting him to be fucking old. I was expecting him to be pretty young. Yeah, 21 makes sense.
elaborate plan, like insane Game of Thrones type scheme that nobody could have seen this coming. This was the most obvious thing ever. In fact, she
apologies.
probably told you at the very start exactly what she was doing, and you shut off your brain because you actually thought somebody was interested in you, but you're an absolute narcissist, and that's just not the case. You literally accepted this transactional relationship, you gave her money and clout, and she pretends to like you. It's just a classic, like, online douchebags feel. And you, being the chump you are, convinced yourself that you were in love or something, which is so embarrassing for you. I would not put this online. This is something you hide in the basement, never tell anybody. Also, how do you know that she changed all of her passwords in 24 hours?
Right? You're a fucking weirdo, dude. Like, why are you trying to get in her shit for? That's the reason she changed it. Because you're a fucking weirdo.
Unless you had access to every single one of her social media accounts. Isn't that insanely weird? Isn't that like borderline abusive? Like you're monitoring every single thing she does online? That is just not normal behavior. And I think she definitely did the right thing leaving. And what I'm guessing here is that the reason Jack is so mad is that one of the passwords that he changed was probably her OnlyFans account and the revenue associated with that. So he basically lost his biggest and only income source here, which was his girlfriend making him money through OnlyFans. So rightfully, as this man goes broke, he is losing his mind. And he has to pretend that he's still rich and balling so that other girls will sign up to his service. Here we have him bragging about how much money he's making, completely pulling out figures from his ass, by the way.
Past 2 years that I've done for my mom the whole fucking life. And I'm a fucking millionaire. That's what's sad about that. It's like, I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on this.
Like, a lot of Twitch streamers, YouTubers, whatever the fuck, they're annoying just to make money. It's so annoying to me. Like, how are you gonna make your whole personality just being annoying and rude and a dick to people just to make money?
Girl, I spent 800
I could not do that shit.
days in a row with this girl, and this is how I get fucking treated. Like, what the I can't believe it, bro. You do everything for a girl, and she fucking calls the cops on you to come pack her shit? Like, what the fucking are you shitting me?
Okay, first, I think it says more about you that she literally needs to call the cops just
This guy's scavenging every fucking drawer for her shit. You're fucking psycho, dude.
to get things out of her house. Like, how omega psychotic must you have been for her to actually call the cops for this? Like, when somebody breaks up, you know, they just take their things and they
She's live streaming it? Hello, Jack.
leave. But the fact that she had to call the cops means
Dude, did he only have one viewer? Like, what
Means you were blocking
what
her.
was that?
psychotic must you have been for her to actually call the cops for this? Like, when somebody breaks
Hello, Jack.
up, you know, they just take their things and they leave. But the
Okay.
fact that she had to call the cops means you were blocking her somehow. You're probably using your shit security, if you can even afford that anymore, to block her from taking her things. Looking at that absolute
I mean, I don't think he has security 24/7, you know, just only when he goes out. It's like saying Speed has his own security guarding him day and night. Pretty sure he only has it going out.
broccoli on your head. She probably turned to stone like your Medusa or some shit. But yeah, as usual, Jack is engaged in this massive humiliation ritual where he is just embarrassing himself constantly. I don't know why you would ever record this, why you would tell people online, I had to call the cops on my girlfriend, she's leaving me. It's like, dude, how many times can the internet just dunk your head into a toilet and you just take it? You just take it.
You look, she packed all of her shit. Everything. All of her shit. All of her. Oh, she
I
left
mean,
that.
I would expect.
No, I'm kidding. She didn't even try to talk to me before. She just called the cops on me and said, I'm gonna go get all her shit, and took everything. Her fucking Maybach, her Birkin. Like, I never thought 24 hours ago the one girl I ever loved would be gone like that. Like dead ass just straight up used me. Like, that's what it seems like. You guys seen. Like, I sacrificed my content for this girl.
Someone said
Oh no.
L.
What?
McKinley. Who's watching this guy and saying like, bro, this guy's fucking, he's such a good guy. What the fuck?
What will humanity do without Jack Doherty's content? Anything but the content, man. In fact, I would trade half the human race for Jack Doherty's content, actually. Now, what was the content? Just him harassing people on the street, hiding behind his piece of trash bodyguard. Great content, man. I can't believe you actually had to sacrifice that for her. Because he loved her, guys. Does anybody actually buy that bullshit? You are incapable of love. You have not loved anyone in your entire life. You know, somebody's gonna write a book about this, like the E-Pimp and the OnlyFans girl, just to teach a lesson to all the Gen Alpha kids coming up. Because you know our generation is gonna be ripe with Jack Doherty's.
Why is she in the back seat?
Unfortunately, he is like the start of this massive trend of douchebag influencers that's just gonna come on and take over now.
I sacrificed my business for this girl. I made her my business. Like, I f***ing put all my time into her.
All right, this is so funny because he completely slips up here. He says, I made her my business, right? And if you want to know the translation to that, it's basically saying, I pimped out my own girlfriend on OnlyFans and took a % of her revenue. That was his business. That was the thing that he was bragging about all this time. Oh, he's making so much money. Nope, it was just his girlfriend making all the money, and then he would take a cut because he's this manipulative piece of shit. This absolute limp piece of broccoli actually thought he built a business. Like, he has the audacity to say that. He thinks he had anything of value to offer this world. No, you are a loser, a complete reject, a waste of space, an abomination of a human. It is sad to inhale the same air as you, to be the same species. If aliens come to Earth, you're our first human sacrifice, all right? You are an absolute embarrassment, all right? And this is just a victory lap for every one of your haters.
It's so annoying seeing his chat because everybody's on his side for what?
Now he goes in an absolute, like, nice guy rant, like, oh, I'll definitely treat her better. The next guy is not gonna do as well. He literally thinks he's a Shawn Mendes song.
No other guy in the world that's gonna treat her better than me. When I met this girl, I was making $1.5 million a month. Now
He's just bragging on money the entire time. Nobody fucking gives a shit about your money, man.
I'm making probably a tenth of that. It's because I spent too much time loving this girl when I should have been working.
I spent too much time loving this girl. What are you talking about? From what I saw, you're like terminally online, dude. Also, he's completely lying about his income. I can guarantee you he does not make 100K a month. I can 100%.
I mean, he definitely could. I don't know why he's saying he can't. 100K a month with that house, everything he does, yeah. I feel like it definitely is possible if he sells merch and everything. I don't know how much people actually follow this guy or buy his stuff, but
Guarantee
it is possible. Especially with that house.
you that this absolute tool will exaggerate every single number ever because he wants to attract more girls like McKinley, his girlfriend, so that they fall under his trap. Basically agree to split revenue with him because they think it somehow elevates their brand, like he's promoting them to a new audience and then they're gonna get more followers and more revenue for their OnlyFans, when in actuality he literally
Who shows up to this, by the way? I mean, I guess the rapper, you know, I don't remember his name because I'm shit with names, but like half these people are there for Jack Doherty. Like, come on, like, what are you doing with your life?
he offers nothing to the deal of, at all, and he's basically just scamming all these people. And the reality is, Jack is completely broke. Think about it. He is banned from every single streaming platform. He gets no
What?
viewers. He literally lost all of his OnlyFans girl contracts and all of his OnlyFans girl connections. And that was his only source of revenue. His biggest earner, his own girlfriend, has left him, changed the password, and he has nothing left. He is complete
Yeah, he definitely doesn't make 100K now. I didn't know he was banned from everything.
done. I wouldn't be surprised to see him at your local McDonald's. He's completely cooked. Now,
Yeah.
while I have no sympathy for his girlfriend leaving him, let's not forget that she is also a complete shameless degenerate freak as well. We made a video on her in the past where basically she was just promoting her OnlyFans to minors and kids. She had like a 12, 13-year-old kid in her
What?
videos, and she's dressed in like a skimpy outfit and all that. It's like complete degenerate shit. These people kind of deserved each other, but honestly, I wouldn't care if these guys
It's
literally
gross
got
as
ran
fuck,
over.
dude.
Here's a video she posted with baby Gronk, who's this kid who's 11 years old, who's somehow become an influencer
Who is this kid, dude? This new kid has 536K.
now.
followers?
Would you rather have this girl or this Urus?
I'm taking that Urus.
Urus?
Yep.
All right. Would you rather have this girl or this McLaren?
McLaren.
McLaren? Oh, okay. All right. Well, sorry. All right. Would you rather have this girl or this blue Lambo?
Lambo.
Still?
Still.
Not good enough for you?
No.
Buddy, it's not a fucking 11-year-old kid. What are you on about?
Oh my gosh.
All right, so let me get this straight. You are a full-grown woman asking an 11-year-old boy if he'd rather sleep with an OnlyFans girl. Excuse me, what the flying f is wrong with you? FBI, open up! Now, here's a couple videos Jack filmed while melting down. He basically just posted his girlfriend taking her things from the house.
It's like my girlfriend called the cops on
X, by the way.
me to get all her stuff out.
You even got the security guy helping.
Insane. Like, what the f?
It's a lot of stuff.
I can't believe what's happening right now. Girls are
Is he blocking her in with his Cybertruck?
like, what the f? I can't believe what's happening right now. Girls are the fake. You guys wouldn't even believe it.
Yeah, girls are fake, or you're a massive, insufferable douchebag who deserves everything that's happening to him. He made this tweet: "You give a girl the world, and she'll still call the cops on you to come get her stuff." That's a very
Yeah. If you give a girl the world, which is quote unquote his money, which is what he's talking about. If you give a girl all your money, they still call the cops because you're a shitty person. Come on, man.
oddly specific scenario, dude. Also, what exactly did you give her besides permanent brain damage from listening to your voice every day?
Actually.
Johnny, remind me that I still have your driver's license, okay, hon? I don't know.
Yeah, but I didn't. I just wanted to talk to you. That's it.
How are the cops letting him get that close to her, though?
You wouldn't answer me, bro. Are you f***ing kidding me?
Saying bro is insane.
Alright, you can't like slow down so I can be with you, hon.
You gotta get out of my house. I didn't let you. I didn't say you can come in
She's
here.
letting us in.
She doesn't own this house. I didn't say you can come in my house.
Her address is
I don't
on
care.
here. She's a resident here.
I don't care. You
We're
guys
not
are
here
not
to
allowed
do
in my
it.
house.
We're not here to have a hard
You guys
time.
aren't allowed in my house.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works. That is literally the purpose of calling the police so that she
Yeah.
can be escorted without you blocking her with your massive broccoli head. I mean, again, I don't really have much sympathy for her either. As I mentioned, she's a horrible person
Right.
too. And you gotta be a special type of idiot to get into a relationship with Jack Doherty willingly.
Right,
But
right.
as I mentioned, I am not surprised by this. Nobody's surprised by this. Apparently, the reason she called the cops as well is that Jack threatened her, which I wouldn't be surprised. This guy's an absolute loser.
She lives here.
Who gave you?
She did.
She doesn't own this house. Just because she lives doesn't mean she gave you permission to. Bro, you called the cops on me in my own house after I've done everything for you. I didn't threaten you, bro. Bro, how did I threaten you?
Can you stay over there?
Yeah, you're in my house.
Do something, cop. Like, come on.
You're unreal, bro. You're in my house. Tell me what to do.
This is her house.
She doesn't pay for it. I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter.
It's not your house.
Doesn't matter.
It's just crazy. McKinley, what the are you doing?
What is he doing? Like, he's just standing there staring at them. Like, what are you trying to do in that situation? She's leaving you. That's it, bro. Let her get her shit and let her go, and that's it.
Kidding? Holy shit, Jack.
Dude, who the is this? You get the out of my house.
Yeah.
Stay the out of my house. Get out. Dave, tell her to get the out of the house. Not that. Get this stupid ass out of here.
Yep, keep cussing in front of the cops, man. That'll help you, case. Also, threatening women,
What?
another new low for Jack here. I'm very curious what he said to threaten her, though, because it can't
Yeah.
be physical, because this guy would get bodied by a chihuahua. Maybe it was like Jack's
Actually.
scumbag security guard on his like last payment or something. That's the only way Jack could intimidate anyone, by having a massive guy do all the dirty work for him. But yeah,
I mean, getting a security guard, you can't order them to hit somebody. You get physical or whatever.
what a great day, man. Jack's life falling apart is just wonderful. I think I'm gonna get myself a cookie today, just to sort of reward myself. I was
Actually, it sounds like a good day to go get some fucking Starbucks, you know?
I probably played no part in this, but I'd like to think I did.
I mean, this video was 5 days ago, though. Yeah, 5.
You know, just make a bunch of videos
Good year, actually. Good year.
shitting on the guy. Maybe there's some sort of butterfly effect. Now, if you thought Jack couldn't get any more pathetic, actually nobody thought that, let's be real, but he did go live the next day again.
I mean, I did. I thought a guy could get more pathetic than this.
And he basically completely changed his tune now. I have no idea what happened. Maybe McKinley went back to him and said something, or I don't know. He claims to be in love or whatever, so maybe he's like easily
I think he's just trying to salvage his, you know, his fame, whatever. Because he knows without her money, he needs to get his own money. So he's trying to build back his reputation, which he never had before.
manipulated or something like that. But he seems to like her again.
Her plan all along was to get her made back and break up. No, it wasn't, guys. She's honestly like the best girl ever, but I just think sometimes we need to settle our differences better and I don't know. Stay strong. Facts, stay strong about her. Thank you. Better content, you by yourself. Obviously, but I make a lot of sacrifices for her because, you know, I love her and yeah, I made a lot of sacrifices and
I think he just realized or like clicked in his head that he doesn't have income anymore. I think that's the only reason why he's saying all of this.
every aspect of my life for her, but
Yeah, look at him. He's fucking stressing. He doesn't know what he's gonna do.
she saw that a little more, but she is super appreciative. I don't want to say anything bad about her.
Yeah, this is complete delusion. That ship has sailed so many times. He says, I don't want to say anything bad about her after literally trashing her the entire night on stream. Saying you did everything for this girl and she just left. She just used you. She's fake, etc., etc. You literally went on a complete unhinged nice guy rant last night. It's a little bit late to take that back, but apparently this morning he's come out of the trance and now he's just like, oh yeah, she's just the best girl ever. I don't want to say anything bad about her. Like, what happened? Did she give you back the password to the OnlyFans account?
Definitely not.
That's the
There's no fucking way she did that.
only like explanation I can see here. But honestly, either way, it's such loser behavior, man. Just like broadcasting this type of relationship drama online as well. Just the whole thing, everything to do with this guy is just pathetic. Anyways, he confesses his love for her once again.
I love her, and she's my girlfriend. That's why I've been with her for the past 2 years.
He can't get over that they're not together anymore.
You know, it's like, I'm not an idiot. I'm not gonna be with someone I don't love or don't think I would be with in the future. And I don't think it's something like we can't overcome, but like, yeah, it's probably the worst fight we've ever been in. But you know, you live and you learn, and I don't know. I think I just didn't like feeling like everyone around me was doing nothing. I kind of just crashed out. But that's not really how it is.
Yeah, you can be with someone for 2 years and not love them. That is very entirely possible. Just because you were with her for 2 years doesn't mean you know what love is or that you actually love
Yo, she's fucking icked out over there.
her. You're like what would happen if I asked ChatGPT to AI generate a douchebag. I refuse to believe this guy actually knows what love is or anything like that. His default NPC settings are only care about clout and money and nothing else. We all remember this guy has no emotions. He literally crashed his car, and then when his
I remember this. I seen this shit on fucking TikTok or something. He crashed his car and didn't care about his friend that was in it. He just cared about his car.
friend was like bleeding from the face, he didn't even care about
Yeah.
it, like his cameraman or whatever. He was more concerned about the car and the damage and the fact that he might be banned. And then his mom even came on stream saying that he's worried about him and he needs to stop doing all this bullshit, and he completely
Look at this guy. He doesn't give a fuck.
ignored her and continues doing this shit. I don't know. I just don't believe him. I highly doubt he was ever in love. And if he was, he's a complete moron. Anyways, here's what people are saying. You're a freaking weirdo, man. She obviously felt threatened enough to call the cops for a reason. Frick out of here. Correcting the record, her OnlyFans gave you the world. Like, he always says, like, I gave you the world. Like, what exactly did you give her? She was the breadwinner. She was the one.
I mean, he definitely gave her clout. You know, definitely gave her that and the audience.
Making all of the
And like connections too.
money, dude. It is just embarrassing for you. I genuinely hope somebody catches him without his security and does exactly what needs to happen. Everybody is waiting for this day. I mean, this guy got bodied by Neon. It's not gonna take much. Always good to see the downfall in someone who truly deserves it in the world.
That's crazy though. Fucking Neon, Jack Doherty, two shitty people, but they both have security guards. Like the security guard is gonna hold off each other while they fight. I think that makes sense, no?
You get what you put into this world. You treat people like shit. Karma will always win. You exploit kids for OnlyFans. How could anyone date this a-hole? Yeah, I could not care less about this. Jack is the type of guy that nobody pays attention to unless he slips and cracks his skull. Then everybody looks at him and laughs. You know, I was having a pretty bad day, but now that I've shit on Jack and
This
seen
guy.
him failing in life, I just have a spring in my step. I might go outside, get some fresh air, some sunlight, say hi to the neighbor's dog, start skipping around. Hopefully this made your day as well. I love
Yeah.
my job. Also,
Made my day. 5 days ago, my day. Alright. That's fucking wonderful. Amazing video though. More Pegasus. Jack Doherty just lost everything.